Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Indie is In, and happy Friday. And Marlene and Sassy Sax or Sassy Sally also want to say hello. Okay, so we're going to jump right into the Kintners. Now, when I was doing Tidal Waves, I did an episode about their song Fear. And he was one of the first episodes I ever did. In fact, he submitted Fear again. And I went and listened to it, and I'm like, this song's amazing, but it's familiar. And I had to go deep and dive and threads. The threads search engine isn't the best. It took me like 45 minutes, but I found the episode that I did of the song Fear. Now, we're going to touch on that here, but what I really want to do, let me slide over the title screen here. What we have here, what we have right here is an album from the Kintners called Collaborations. Now, before I get into the music, I don't know this gentleman's first name. I only know him as the Kintners Music. That's his name on Threads. He has a show called The Morning Wood, and he also likes to feature, and I believe he interviews, but I'm not 100% sure, but he's really into indie music. So not only does he create music, but he promotes it, and I feel like I have a lot in common with this man because of the fact that we both are indie musicians, but we both also realize that we're the best in the world. Indie musicians are the best musicians in the world, and I'll say that until I'm blue in the face, But I want to jump right into this. I don't want to make my introductions too long. What I'm going to do here is hit the shuffle button going through this album called Collaborations, where it seems as though they have different musicians that they feature, whether it's a vocalist or something else. I don't know, but everything here is featuring somebody. So I'm just going to go through it. And as we go through it, just listen to the quality of the production. The music is just perfect. It's perfectly engineered, perfectly produced, and the songs are very well written, and the collaborations are top notch. I feel like I'm listening to someone who's been in the music business for his whole life, who's worked in real studios, who's worked with professional. It sounds professional. It sounds professional, right? So let's give a listen. This is the song 2 Weeks featuring Sharu Suri.
Nearly lost my head in Boston.
Listen to that piano.
Talking to her late at night.
God, that's good piano.
And we never met in person. Now I'm trying to see that right.
Beautiful.
For 2 years I planned to make.
Next song, The Warning featuring... It doesn't tell me. Let me go this way. The Warning featuring Del Owusu in the Godzilla Attacks. Tokyo Kamikaze Blues Band. It's a long name. The Godzilla.
Living the life of my convictions.
And he does it right. The introductions aren't too long.
Searching for answers.
So I've had some people send me some songs that are really good, right? The song is 3 minutes long, and then you have a song that starts. It's 3 chords, so it's like 4 bars, but it's like a 3-chord progression, and they go through it 16 times, 20 times before the singing starts. So it's a 3-minute song, but then 45 seconds of dun 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 dun. And then like you're listening, like, okay, they're gonna start singing, and they keep on going. And no one, and I'm not being picky. I'm really not, because I can look beyond that. I can look beyond that and look at good songwriting. Like, wow, the song in and of itself is good. The arrangement leaves a little bit to be desired, because when you have a 3-chord progression and it's 4 bars, and you carry that 16 to 20 bars before you start singing with absolutely no additions, with the instrumentation, it's just bass, drums, and guitar for 20 bars. 45 seconds in, the listener is checked out. And I'm a patient man. I can look beyond a lot of that. What I usually do is jump ahead and see, okay, what's the song like? Because the introduction is 45 minutes. I don't know why a lot of independent artists do that, but we do. We're independent artists. We're essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, we're untested. I've heard a lot of, I watch interviews with professional musicians all the time. In the jump from being an indie artist to working in a music studio with a team where you're paying, it could be $2,000 a day, depending upon the studio and depending upon the year. In the 90s, it was more expensive, but you could be paying hundreds of dollars a day to rent equipment and to use a studio. And your song is 3 minutes long, but the introduction is 50 seconds, 45 seconds. A good producer would look at that and be like, nope, let's just leave. Instead of 16 bars or 20 bars, this introduction is 4 bars. And I feel like, the Kintners have this polished studio presence that a professional has, and you see that in all of their songs. Favorite 3-chord progression here. I bet you they're going to start singing right here.
Filling the ashtray, baby.
Why? It's such good studio presence. It's such good professional understanding and mental presence of what the listener wants. And it's beautiful. The singing starts and it's beautiful, but you don't have to wait 16 bars to hear it.
Filling the ashtray, baby.
Featuring Ben Shaw.
Like the road. Can't see anymore. Smell.
I don't want to play piano because that piano's too good.
Kept my young body to myself. One was every man's living, great and tender touches for health. Save me.
I think it goes to a major key right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Next song. Cliffhanger featuring Kev Sharp.
Drive this one through the clear hill.
Wow. Look how long they waited before the song started and he started singing. This is, seriously, it's almost comical how much they realize what a listener wants to hear. Ready? Here's the beginning of the song.
Drive this one.
1 second.
In my brand new bag. You'd say I'd gone.
Ooh, is Kev Sharp the vocalist? This is gorgeous. He's got a perfect... Where do you find these vocalists?
You're the only one I could have. Well, you can tell everybody.
Oh, he's got such good quality in his voice.
Well, that your man, well, he done left.
All right, let's jump to the next song. Keep Me Around featuring Nathan something. I'm so bad. Where is it? Nathan Peter Elise.
circles because of these stairs like hurdles. Keep me from falling too quickly.
She's got good.
To the ground. I'm down on my luck.
I like that.
And my wet log, feeling so stuck.
Well, this is nice. This is such a great production, man. It's just insanely good.
Because it's messy, licking my cup.
This is a guy on Threads who, if you want, you can tag him
If you keep me around,
and interact with him.
I promise to let you down.
What instrument is that? It sounds like trumpet, but it sounds very bright. So I'm guessing some trumpets sound bright, but it sounds very bright and happy. It almost sounds like a flugelhorn, but it sounds great. What else do we got? Waiting, featuring Grady Joe. Ooh, this is nice. Nice guitar. Oh, the drums are in the pocket. And it's like a 4-bar introduction, and then the vocals start, and the vocals are really nice. All right, I'm going to stop. I just suggest that you go to the Kintners, go to Tidal, go to Spotify, pull up the album collaborations, and listen to some of the excellent work that is being done by this man. And I'm assuming he's been working with a few people. He's probably got a band. I honestly don't know. I forget when I did. I don't like to do too much research before I throw something up and talk about it, because I like to focus on just the music, you know. So I don't know if he's got a full band. I'm assuming it sounds like he's got a full band, you know, and that piano player is fantastic. Excuse me. It's morning time and I cough a lot every morning. Ever since I had COVID, I cough every morning. I want to say something real quick. I am not saying that a long introduction to a song is bad. You know, I have a lot of songs myself that the introduction is long, like minutes long. But kind of like Shine on You, Crazy Diamond, when you listen to that song, it's kind of like you're thrown into a song. So some introductions can be in and of themselves a piece of the song, a piece of music, something that draws you in, something that says, hey, but it's not a 4-bar, you know, progression repeated 4 times or 5 times, so that the listener's like, oh, okay, I get it. It's a C to an F to a G. Okay. All right. Oh, we're going to do it again. We're going to go around again. Okay. Okay, so there it is a 3rd time. Yes. C, F, G. Yes. Oh, and okay, again. Yes. Okay, so a 4th time. All right. So the singing has to start. Or so a new instrument has to. Oh, a 5th time. Okay. Oof, wow, we're 45 seconds in. I mean, the listener shuts themselves off. So you either have a long introduction with things coming in, and the introduction in and of itself being its own entity, or you don't have a long introduction, right? And not having a long introduction and getting into the song when the listener expects the song to start is what I like to call good studio presence. You understand what it is that the listener is expecting. You know, you're writing the song with beautiful creativity and art, but at the same time, you're pleasing the listener. You're not letting the listener, not even for a second, grow weary, you know? And if you do grow weary or build tension for the listener, you resolve it right at the right time. And that's that great studio understanding, that presence of mind that great studio musicians and producers have. And these guys have it down to a science. Anyways, I'm going to put a link down below for their music. Please go ahead, subscribe to my channel so that we can continue to spread the word that indie musicians are the best in the world. This is Artie Astor from Indie Is In. Until next time.